Hi, so this is the last video, and this is about the rhesus factor. And the Rh factor is just another blood grouping system, just like the ABO blood group system, and it works kind of differently because it is inherited through the Mendelian pattern, whereas the ABO blood group system is not through the Mendelian inheritance, but the non-Mendelian inheritance. But we don't have to get into that detail. So what is the Rh factor? It is so called because it was first discovered in monkeys, and this was the monkey species it was first discovered in, and so it's referred to as that, and there is no other significance to that Rh abbreviation. So what is this? Now there are two kinds, two phenotypes, if you want to refer to them that way, and these two phenotypes are Rh positive and Rh negative. Now what is the Rh positive? Now red blood cells that are Rh positive basically have these antigens on them that we now call Rh positive because they have these antigens. So it's a particular kind of antigen. They're obviously different from the ABO blood group antigens, but they just have these antigens, and we just refer to them as positive and Rh positive antigens. And obviously, Rh negative red blood cells do not have that antigen, do not have the Rh antigen. So very obviously, then if you have Rh antigen, you're Rh positive. If you don't, then you're Rh negative. So the most common thing that comes up with this kind of blood typing is in terms of pregnancy, and I'll just explain that in a second. Okay, so there are a few things to consider. First of all, if you have an if one parent is Rh negative and second parent is Rh positive, then your child is definitely going to be Rh positive. So you only need one parent, to be Rh positive for the child to be Rh positive. So irrespective of the sex, doesn't matter, dad or mom, if one of them is Rh positive, then the child is going to be Rh positive. So, and if they're both negative, which is the case most often, if they're both negative, then the child is obviously negative. Okay, Rh negative. So the most complicated situation arises when the mother is Rh positive, when the mother is Rh negative and father is Rh positive. That means their child will be Rh positive because satisfies the condition of one parent being Rh positive. That is the most complicated situation, and I'll explain that in the next video.